Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, Karen's Budget and Plan. So today I want to talk about something that I'm going to be, hopefully, fingers crossed, achieving for the month of November, and that is a no spend month. So I have decided to challenge myself to a no spend month, and that is basically for two reasons really. The first is that it's getting so close to Christmas now, and what I have projected that I would spend in Christmas, obviously to have that saved in our sinking fund, I'm just a bit off it. I'm just kind of out a little bit from what I have saved so far to how many weeks is left till Christmas. So I do have some ground to make up there, so I'm hoping that a no spend will help me increase that Christmas sinking fund, and therefore I don't have to worry about not being able to buy gifts for people, and be like overspending at Christmas, because Christmas is a big thing here. Well, it's a big thing in our family, and we go out and we socialize and all that sort of stuff, and I don't want to restrict myself and Robert, because we do find that we have to restrict ourselves most of the year anyways. So I want Christmas to be a time where we can spend a little bit more money with family and friends, and if we are going out, that is not, we don't have to watch the pennies very, very closely. And the second reason is that because for the last couple of months I've been overspending on a lot of different areas. So in order to kind of get that overspending under control, I'm not going to do any spending in lots of categories. So I've had a conversation with Robert about my plan. He does still want to have his spending money, and that's totally fine. He is the one earning the money, so for him to have €40 that he gets to spend on whatever he wants to spend, that's totally fine. I'm okay with that, he's okay with that, we're all okay with it. But then we are going to be restricting lots of other parts of it as well. So basically there's going to be approved spending, so stuff that we can approved expenses, so stuff that we can spend on. We're going to have the banned spending areas, and also what I'm going to be doing with the cash envelopes and sinking fund stuffing, whether I'm still going to be doing them, because I've looked around the internet and there's so much variation to no spend challenges. So this is what suits me, and if you are partaking with me, which I hope that some of you will, that you can adapt the rules to your situation and what you think will work for you better. But the whole thing of it is that you don't spend money out of your cash envelopes or out of your debit card or wherever it is on particular areas, and then you just save that money and use it for whatever the goal is. So the first thing you need to do is choose a goal. And for us, as I said, it's going to be going towards our Christmas sinking fund. So to ensure that we have money there for gifts that we need and all that good stuff that we need for Christmas. Now for you, it might be for something else. It might be for a gift for somebody's birthday. It might just be that you need to buy something new around the house that costs a couple €100, and this is a good excuse to save that money and just put that money towards it. It might be a whole range of different things. So the first thing I would love to do is write down below, firstly, if you are going to partake with me on a no spend November, and then secondly, what is the goal that you are going to be working towards. So to help us along with this, I have made a printable for you guys. Okay, so there is a black and white version, and then there's also a colored version, and there is a 30-day count, and there is also a 30. Okay, I printed out 2 30 days, but there's also a 31 day in the printable. So this is going to be available on my Etsy. It's really, really cheap. So you get 4 PDFs, 2 colors with a 30 and 31 day, and then 2 of the black ones with a 30 and 31 day. So this is what they look like. So the first thing, it says no spend challenge, and then you write the month here that you're doing it. So then here's all the boxes that you color in if you've achieved a no spend day. So it says down here, it says what am I saving this money for. So you write down, so I'd write Christmas, and then the approved expenses. So you write down like groceries, petrols, bills, whatever it is that you have as your approved expenses. So then, sorry about that, I got a phone call. So then the final area that you write something is at the end of the challenge, and then you just say that the amount that you've achieved. So this can be how many no spend days that you have achieved of the month, or also it could be the monetary value that you have achieved by doing a no spend challenge. So this is the colored sheet. I'm right in front of a window, so it's kind of hard to see. So this is the colored one. And then, as I said, I also have like just a black and white version if people don't have the colored ink, which is totally fine. But as I said, it's a pack of 4 that you're getting, or you're getting 4 PDFs. So 2 of the black ones, one a 30-day challenge, one a 31-day, and then 2 of the colored, one a 30-day and one a 31-day. So that is what it is. So I'm going to just fill mine out now, and I'm going to share with you what mine will look like, and then I'm going to share with you exactly what I'm going to be banning and not spending on and all that sort of stuff. So I filled mine in, so you can see it's the month of November. And then over here on my approved expenses, so we have grocery, petrol, pet care, my bills, so that's my fixed bills that I have, so the list of like the gym, my rent, TV license, all that sort of stuff. We have bills, then we have medical. So we can spend on medical if we need to go to the doctor or need prescription medication. Ava's plays school, I give €20. I'm going to allocate €15 only to Ava. She would have got €40, but I'm going to do 15, and that's just specifically for her cream for her skin, because she just has eczema and she needs cream for that. Then we have Robert. As I said at the start, Robert is going to just take his money as usual. Then we have Christmas. So the reason I have Christmas here is that because this is November, and what's it called, Thanksgiving is at the last Thursday of the month. Thanksgiving is the 28th, which means that Black Friday is the 29th. So like day 28 and day 29 is when people do a lot of their shopping, especially on Black Friday. So I am only limiting my spending on those 2 days to the Christmas sinking fund. So if I see a Black Friday deal, it has to be a gift that I'm buying it for. I just can't buy anything for myself unless I have money in a sinking fund that is already there. With the Thanksgiving, I know a lot of the US viewers obviously are going to celebrate Thanksgiving. You need to either have a Thanksgiving sinking fund, or you need to allocate your money, more money, to grocery at the start of the month if you think that you're going to need more money in the grocery area, if you're going to have a special dinner and all that sort of stuff. So make sure that you when you're doing your budget in the next day or two, that you allocate more money to your groceries if you need more money that you're going to spend on food and that sort of stuff. But for the Black Friday deals, for me personally, I'm just going to use my Christmas sinking fund. If I see something that I need to buy as a gift, as a present for Christmas, I'm going to take it out of my Christmas sinking fund. And other than that, they are the only spending. I did decide that I'm going to stuff some of my sinking funds, which I wrote down there. So these are all of my cash envelopes that I currently use. So this one is clothing. Clothing will not be getting stuffed. Then we have birthdays. Birthdays will not be getting any money. Then we have dining out. Dining out will definitely not be getting any money. We have medical. Medical we are going to be stuffing. Then we have Ava. So Ava will be getting €15 of the 40 I had planned for her. We have the pet fund. The pet fund will be getting some money. So if your dog needs pet food, or your cat needs pet food, or if they need to go to the vet, you can spend money on that. Personal is not getting any money. That's my own personal money, my weekly money that I give. Then household, that will not be getting any money. Christmas is definitely going to be getting money, and I can spend money from this sinking fund on Black Friday. Then we have hair and beauty. So Robert just used this to get his hair done, and there's nothing left. Well, there's like a couple of euros left. So basically I'm going to be topping this up but not spending it in the month of November. Car petrol, the petrol is going to get money, and then Robert and the bike petrol, that's going to get money. So they're my sinking funds. So just to recap, what's going to happen for me is my approved spending is groceries, petrol, pet care, all my fixed bills, medical. Then I'm going to be stuffing my digital sinking funds, which are like my car tax, car insurance, car maintenance, that sort of stuff. I'm going to be also stuffing, as you just saw there, medical, pet care, Christmas, Robert. The Beauty is going to get some money, Ava's going to get some money, and then also we're going to pay her play school, what we usually do. And then stuff that is banned is everything else. Any spending on anything else, eating out, takeaways, newspapers, coffee, snacks, any other shopping besides your grocery shopping. So you can't, if you've been looking for a toaster for a while and you see a toaster, unless you have money set aside for that toaster, you cannot spend money on it. Any transport outside of outside of your work or school, so any transport outside of the petrol that you put in your car every week, or the bus ticket that you buy to work every week, that is a spend. That is banned spending. You cannot do that. So if you go on the bus, so for us, let's say for instance, so we pay car petrol and Robert does motorbike petrol every single week, and then we decide that we're going to go up on the train to Dublin, because we have tickets bought for the zoo already. So we're not spending money on the tickets for the zoo because we've already have spent money on that, but we're going to have to spend money on the train. That is spending, and you will not be able to color in fact you can put an X over it. That means that you did spend money. So I hope that helps people. I hope people come along and join me, and if you are, don't forget that the printable is there. As I said, you get 4 of the PDF, so there's 4 pages, 2 in color, 2 black, a 30-day and a 31-day countdown or challenge or tracker or whatever you want to call it, and I would have it linked below. And if you just fill it out like I did here, set up what you're saving for, what is approved, and then start coloring it in, because hopefully you will have achieved what you want to achieve. So that's it, guys. That is today's video. I hope that you've enjoyed it. If you did, I would love if you give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.